name's Andy and welcome to my channel, The Shropshire Angler. I thought I'd do my first video, a couple of little reviews, honest reviews on some tackle I've bought, and as time goes on we'll do some tips and hints maybe, kind of in a layman's terms if you like. I'd also thought we might hopefully get out to do some fishing. Don't get fishing as often as I'd like to. Life and work gets in the way, unfortunately. But anyway, I'll start with my first review, something I bought recently, which is Preston Innovations Rig Station, as they call it. It's not cheap, £60 I think it was, but it's been a bit of a game changer, because normally when I'm making pole rigs that are all over the place, I've got bits and pieces here and there, where now everything's in one box and I can take it with me anywhere I go to make rigs up, and then it can be all put away tidy, easy to transport. It's a brilliant bit of kit. There are other rig stations available out there, but obviously they can be dearer, some of them, so I don't think price is much of a thing. I'm not really purely Preston Innovations. I buy what works for me. Admittedly, a lot of my equipment is Preston Innovations, but I do mix a bit of other stuff in there as well. So it's just, I think it's whatever you want to do, whatever's works best for you, I think, really. So what we'll do is we'll have a quick look at this and we'll run through some of the stuff you can do with it. Okay, so this is the rig station. There has been an announcement online, or a video online shortly after it came out, about how stiff the clip can be here. Now I believe it will get better as the more you use it. Mine has already got a bit easier, but the key is that, from what they said on the video, is to press down on the corner and the clip will release. You'll have to excuse the mess around here. This is my general tatting about area. So this is the rig station itself. When it opens out, you've got storage here for line, and you've got plenty of compartments for other bits and pieces, hooks, shot, floats themselves, scissors, anything you want. You also get a tool area unit, the removal. Everything's all magnetic on this, so it's safe when you're travelling about. It's quite simple to open. Again, magnetic, waterproof seal. And again, you can keep your bits and pieces in here. I've got my silicone and whatnot. You've got a foam area for you to keep your floats in that you're working on. And also, the thing I really like about it is a little shot tray here. Now, no matter how much you bang and shake it about, those shot will stay in those little squares. I think you'd have to do some pretty serious, like throw it down a hill. And this again is removable. A little bit more storage underneath. So storage alone, it's a great bit of kit. And obviously the main feature is the centre of here, which you use for making your rigs. You get two pins, two large pins that can be unscrewed and removed, and that's for you to work off. So when you tie your loop in your end of your rig, you can hook it over there, run it around the top pin and off one of the rolls of line using, and then you can lock the line in place with using these. I would say be a bit careful on these, because although it's a metal male thread on the locking screws, the female thread socket is actually plastic, so if you're not careful, I think it could be quite easy to cross thread that, and obviously then it's not going to lock down as well. Also comes with this is these small pins that screw into these points along the bottom. Now these are for doing your hook links, so when you're making your own hook links, so you can see you can do a variety of sizes and lengths. They are textured, and I think that helps for it to grip the hook and the loop at the end of your hook link when you're tying your hook links, and you get a little bag of those. Now these you have to remove when you fold it stored. You don't have to remove your two main guide pins when you're going to fold it up. They can stay in situ, but obviously you must remember to take those little threaded hook link pins out. Overall, Great bit of kit, game changer. It means I can fold it all away, chuck it in the car, store it away, no mess. Whereas I say in the past, floats would be everywhere, shot would be in separate containers, everything would be all spread around and a nightmare to tidy up, especially if you're doing it on the kitchen table. But this, it's a brilliant bit of kit. It's not cheap, and I know nowadays tackle is made more to catch anglers than it is fish, but there are some, every now and again there's something that comes out and it is a big help. So I hope you found that useful. These are readily available now. I do believe there was difficulty getting hold of them when they first came out, but I think you can get quite easily now. As I say, on the website it said put a bit of pressure on there, that's a click, but that will get easy. There's rubber foot pads both sides, so it's not going to slide around. Good strong handle, can't knock it. Overall, I think it's been well thought out and it's a really good bit of kit. But see what you think. I'd like to see some comments, see what you think about it. So, as I say, some people are going to think it's a waste of money, some people are going to think it's brilliant, but at the end of the day, everybody's different. So I hope that's helped you. Right, let's move on to the next. So, next bit of tackle I bought recently, and it's proving to be a bit controversial at the moment, is the Preston Innovations Bait Safe. You can see I've already had it on the bank, it's a bit splashed and splattered. Reason why I say it's a bit controversial at the moment, it has had a few sort of, not bad reviews, but a bit of criticism, but again they're saying, oh, you're just making things to sell to anglers. Again, it's not cheap, it's £50, but sometimes you do have to invest. Now, I'm not one for buying expensive equipment, you know, don't get me wrong, mine's very middle of the road, middle budget. Don't spend a fortune on rods and reels, don't spend a fortune on my pole, but I catch on it. That's the main thing. You don't have to spend a fortune yet if you can afford it. There are great bits of kit, some of these other products that are out there, but you don't have to spend a lot. This is not going to be everybody's cup of tea, but I found it, you know, again, a good bit of kit. I normally, in the past, when I've been carrying my pellets, you know, most match anglers, pleasure anglers, you carry the four sizes: 8mm, 6mm, 4mm, and your 2mm micros. We used to keep them in bags or in pots in another container or another bag, but sometimes the bags rip, sometimes the containers pop open. But I'll show you a bit more closely and you can make up your own mind. So, as I say, it's called the Hard Case Bait Safe. It's all part of their new range of luggage they're doing at the moment, which is hard case. I have got one of their hard case holders for my pole. Again, that's a brilliant kit, bit of kit. Protects my pole great, makes it easier to get out and pack away. You don't have to have the Preston one. I've seen the MAP one, I've seen a couple of other ones, I've seen the Maeve one. They're all very much alike, but anyway, I'm going off topic a bit really. So you've got a good strong plastic handle that locks together, good strong webbing. Good strong zip, works nice and well. Obviously, as with all the Preston hard safe, you've got this hard, rigid lid that does the trick, and then the rest is soft. Then obviously the main thing in it is it comes with 4 containers. That's one side. 4 containers, 1.6 litre. And then obviously, as with most people, I suppose they're going to have their main pellets in there. The 2s, the 4s, 6 and the 8s. Got a waterproof seal that locks really well. That's going nowhere. Easy to release. As I say, there's 4 in there, and each of those have got the pellets in. It's going to keep your pellets nice and dry. They're not going to go anywhere. They're going to be nice and safe. Nice hard clear plastic. I know people have said online that you can just go and buy some pasta tubs from Home Bargains or one of those shops, but again, it's preference. I'll probably do the same thing, but I quite like how it fits in the case. Guru, I think it was, came out with one last year or the year before, which was just a square, one of their square buckets, a bait bucket with 4 tubs in, with almost like a Tupperware lid. Now I did see them; they're all right, but they're probably about, I think they're £10 cheaper. But the thing is, again, I think the lids on these are secure. I could be wrong. Tell me in the comments. You know, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But yeah, it's great. It keeps everything together. Throw it on the barrow, hook that on the handle of the barrow, take it with me. My pellets are there, safe, dry, and I know, you know, I can get hold of them. You know, if I need to top up on my tray, I will. You know, they're just there in the bucket. But yeah, I think personally it's a nice bit of kit. Again, it's not cheap, and I know it seems like I am pushing Preston a lot, but trust me, I do buy other brands as well. But yeah, make up your own mind really about it. So I hope you like my quick little review of those 2 products. I will be doing more reviews in the future. This is just really my first video, so can only get better. That's what I think anyway. I'm a little bit nervous, but hopefully as time goes on I get a bit better. So if you could like and subscribe to my channel, and in the comments leave me ideas on anything else you'd like to see. I'd say the plan is going forward to do more product reviews. Also I can show you my setup. I've got a couple of different setups. I've either fished from a box, or I have recently bought a chair for quick sessions after work when I don't want to be taking the barrow and the seat box and all the other bits and pieces if I'm just going for a couple of hours after work. But you know, we'll cover that in another video. I'll show you my own little setup. What I do isn't necessarily the best way or the right way to do it, but it's my way of doing it, and I catch fish, you know, so I don't pretend to be the world's best fisherman. It's just my pleasure in life. It's, you know, it's what I live for. You know, it helps with the stresses of day-to-day life and work. So yeah, we'll do some more videos as time goes on, different subjects. I thought I'd just introduce myself and start with a review. I've been a match angler. I am a pleasure angler mainly now. Doesn't mean I won't go back into the match angling. I do a bit of predator angling as well in the winter months. I have done carp fishing, but I couldn't do all the different forms of fishing, couldn't afford it. So I have got rid of the carp gear, but some of that methods from that I've taken from there I will use in my day-to-day fishing. Yeah, but we'll do some tips and hints. Anything you suggest, you know, you want me to show you, I can have a go at showing you. And just there's a lot of stuff out there on YouTube. Don't get me wrong, I watch lots of YouTube videos, get lots of good hints and tips, but I think sometimes it can be overly complicated and almost borderline scientific. So my theory is I'm going to try and do it more layman's terms, if you want. Try and simplify it for the new anglers, as well as, you know, you can never teach an old dog new tricks, you know. Every day is a school day. I learn more as I go on. I learn from speaking to people, or as I say, watching YouTube. The internet is a great source of information on fishing. But yeah, so yeah, please like and subscribe to my channel, and then we'll take a few suggestions and we can see where we can go from there. Or even hopefully I'm planning to try and get some more video recording equipment, and maybe even get out on the bank and we'll do a bit of fishing as well there. But yeah, hope you've enjoyed it. Don't forget, my name's Andy and this is the Shropshire Angler. Thank you for watching.